What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bokman's Vlog. Thank you for tuning in. It is absolutely a beautiful day today. I'm sitting here on we have a community deck in the building that overlooks the Delaware River. I'll give you a little shot of it. Give me 1 second. Super cool, right? When the weather gets nice, I try to come out here and do my morning meditation and just stare at the water. It's super beautiful, and I really needed it this morning because I woke up and I checked my text messages from last night, and one of my text messages was from a good friend of mine, screenshotting one of my deals. It's not even a wholesale deal, but it's one of my deals that I emailed out to my buyers list, where somebody basically just copied and pasted it and posted it into a public forum marked Philly real estate investors. And just put my deal out there, which is basically what a lot of new wannabe wholesalers are doing, or people who think that that's what a JV deal is, or even better yet, people who think that's what marketing is, and it is not. So this might be, and I got into it with that person. He obviously had no idea what he was doing. He said that he spoke with me, which he did, and I reminded him once again that you were supposed to ask 24 hours after every single deal that gets emailed out whether or not it would be okay for you to even JV that property. This person didn't do that. Went ahead and posted it on a Facebook forum, which I'm a part of. So obviously I saw it as well. And obviously he didn't listen to any of the instructions that I told him. So that is one way to never do business with me. So that's my little rant this morning. It wasn't a great way to start the day, but here I am trying to do a little recharge. But this whole vlog, a lot of people may not like this. You may hate on it. You may leave some comments. It really doesn't matter to me because it seems like there's not that many people that are telling the truth these days. All these quote unquote gurus, mentors, coaching, most of them have just learned a little bit about this, and all they're doing is repackaging and trying to sell it to you guys. Um, and it really kind of bothers me because the reality of the truth, here's the truth, everybody. Wholesaling is not for everybody. It is simply not. You want to know why? Because wholesaling has nothing to do with real estate. You're not a real estate investor. Wholesaling has everything to do with sales and marketing. How many of you have actually cold called, knocked on a door, and tried to negotiate price or get information out of somebody? How many of you have actually started a company before and did some type of marketing, whether it's print ads or some type of call script or any of this stuff? All I see are a bunch of people online asking the same question over and over and over again. Wouldn't you think that you can just type in that question and see all the answers that people have answered over the fucking years? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me why so many people think that wholesaling is so easy. And all these people saying that it's a great way to get in. Yeah, it is a great way to get in if you actually have the fucking skill set to get in. And if you don't have any money, you better be one of the best goddamn hustlers in the world. Because if you don't have a marketing budget, how are you going to get leads? How are you going to generate them? How would a business generate leads if you don't have any advertising? How are people going to buy your shit or work with you or know who you are if you don't get yourself out there? So if you don't have any money and you think you can do this, you damn well better be one of the goddamn best hustlers I've ever seen in my life. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard. And the reality of it is, it's not easy. It's a lot of work to be a wholesaler. There's a lot of things that are involved that all these gurus and coaches don't tell you. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Think about it. Think about an obese person, right? For an example. Don't you think they know that in order to lose weight and to live a healthier lifestyle, that all they have to do is eat better and exercise? How many people actually do that? That's my point exactly. Not that many people actually do that. That's why, did you ever hear of the 80-20 rule? Real quick, the 80-20 rule basically says that 20% of the people are doing 80% of all the deals. The reality of it is most people will tell you how they went from A to Z, but you just won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do the work. So that's why I say wholesaling is not for everyone. Not everyone has the skill set to do wholesaling. Not everyone has the ability or understanding to how to run a business. And so if you really think that you want to get into it, this is not a video to discourage you away from it. This is a video to have you take a look in the mirror and say, can I really do this? You know, when I first found out about it, I knew right away that I could do this because if you know anything about me, if you watch my previous videos or go to any of my social media, you'll see that I have 15 plus years of sales and marketing experience, not just in some store selling stereos. No, that's not corporate sales experience. I worked with C-level executives, selling to hospitals and physicians, selling capital equipment, talking about laser physics, doing presentations, having a long sales cycle. I understand these things. Most people don't. And it takes an understanding of a lot of these things to be able to start and run a business. And that's what wholesaling is. So I just see way too many people everywhere flooding the internet saying that this is the best way to get into real estate, and all these gurus and coaching, urging people to get in. It's not the reality. It's hard work. It takes more than what people are talking about. And if you don't have the skill set to do it, it's not going to work out. It's simply not. So, sorry if this was a rant, but it's the truth. There's just too many people saying that it's too easy and you should do it. And there's not enough people saying that it's fucking hard work and it's going to take something. And it usually takes a lot of personal development and education and failing and retrying and failing again until you actually get it right. So if you're thinking about wholesaling, give yourself a look in the mirror and think about real hard. Are you going to be able to call people? Are you going to be able to knock on doors? Are you going to be able to negotiate? Do you know anything about construction costs? Do you know anything about the real estate market? Do you know how to do comps accurately? And if you don't, educate yourself. Surround yourself with people who do. All right? So if you, as I always say, if you're not evolving, you're dying.